Welcome to Firefighting in Canada this week. I'm Moriah Campbell, and today's edition is brought to you by VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. This week, Winnipeg firefighters are being sent on more unrelated dispatches meant for police in the last year, says the union. Then, fire departments in Charlottetown seek more sprinklers for city apartments. And finally, we'll get a lesson in cross-contamination from Ed Brouwer's latest Trainer's Corner. The Winnipeg Firefighters Union says a major change in the nature of calls meant for other first responders has put its members in more dangerous situations over the last year. The United Firefighters of Winnipeg posted a notice to its website on Monday, reports CBC. In it, the head of the union urged police to stop sending potentially risky non-medical, non-fire, and non-rescue calls to its emergency responders. The union representative told CBC he had 35 incident reports on his desk where firefighters have been punched, kicked, and bitten, and where weapons such as guns, knives, and clubs were involved. The union is now encouraging its members to value their own safety and to avoid what it calls unnecessary risk on the job. The union is also asking firefighters to report any violence or near-miss incidents experienced on calls. Charlottetown Fire Department is advocating for more sprinklers to be added to city apartments, following a fire that destroyed an apartment building in the city. Charlottetown Fire Chief Randy McDonald conferred to CBC the building at 10 Harley Street was a loss, where there was no sprinkler system beyond the basement parking garage. The 2015 National Building Code's requirements for a sprinkler system in a residential building is based on the number of stories, the type of construction, and the building area. With few exceptions, current building codes enforce sprinklers in residential buildings for 4 stories or higher. The National Building Code and sprinkler regulations has been an ongoing concern after the 7 Barho children died in Halifax in February. The Canadian Association of Fire Chiefs continue to promote changes to the National Building Code to require more mandatory residential fire sprinklers. In the August issue of Firefighting in Canada, Ed Brouwer discusses how easy it is for cross-contamination to occur between bunker gear, equipment, and even personal vehicles. In 2010, the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health launched a study examining the risk of cancer in firefighters. The study concluded that firefighter lifetime cancer risk is about 14% greater than that of the general public, and chances of getting lung cancer or leukemia increase with both fire runs and time spent at fires. Brouwer says it's important to discuss the dangers of cross-contamination within departments. He outlines a simulation using UV powder and LED lights that can aid in educating teams on the hazards they can work to avoid. Brouwer says it's time to save lives starting at the fire hall and says this was an eye-opening practice for the entire department. This is Annex Business Media's Niche TV. Thanks again to VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. Stay tuned for our next episode on Friday, August 9th.